Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. It is a cold and just not even really rainy, just wet day here in Sacramento, California. We have one more day of football this week. That is the Monday night game. I believe it's the Chargers and the Eagles. It is the Monsters, Inc. game. If you are watching on ESPN2 or Disney+. I'll honestly tell you this much. I know that I will be watching WWE Monday Night Raw tonight, but I think I definitely will be trying my best to check out as much of the Monsters, Inc. game as I can. Normally, the special effects, they kind of wear off midway through the first quarter. They're trying their best to get kids into watching football, and I'm all for it. But this is a bye week for the 49ers. Let me tell you, for bye weeks for 49er fans, we saw the change of the guard from Alex Smith to Colin Kaepernick during a bye. That, sort of shotgunned us to the Super Bowl one year. Other than that, I can't really think of a bye week being anything really, really big for the 49ers. And this year pretty much ultimately was the same. Hopefully all the guys, they got to go home, they got to rest up, and they're going to come back for this last part of the season and be ready to go. I'll tell you this much about the 49ers. I believe we're 9-4 in the NFC West. I'm proud of this team. That's the best way to put it. I'm ultimately proud of this team. I'm at the part now where I'm really not talking about the injuries anymore. I understand. Yeah, Fred Warner, the rumor is that this guy wants to come back and play football. Till that guy is standing on the field, I'm not going to put a lot of hope into it. I would love to have Nick Bosa out there on the field, but Robert Saleh has got that defense running almost perfectly. I think everybody has bought in. Everybody believes on this team, whether if it's D. Winters or Bethune, Upton Stout. There's a lot of guys on this defense that are standing up, and I really love where we're at. This offensive line, I believe in the offensive line. I mean, we are running the football. Christian McCaffrey is catching balls in the backfield. McCaffrey is having one of the best years that he's ever had. I thought that he deserved the MVP 2 years ago. And I'm at the point now that I understand a running back is not going to win the NFL MVP. But my personal MVP, whatever that is worth, I will find a trophy, I will box it up, and I will ship it to the guy. If we can finish off this year, that guy's the Stevie Breach MVP of the year. Brock Purdy, he's got to heal up. And I'll tell you honestly, until he really gets that toe probably worked on in the offseason, it's not going to be the same. But I love having Brock Purdy out there. I understand the controversy between him and Mac Jones. But, dude, if we have Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh, Brock Purdy, if we have George Kittle out there on the field, I believe in this team. And I even believe in Juan Jennings. I'm hoping Juan Jennings is the one guy who went home and he hit the health multiplier 1,000 times. I hope this guy comes back for this second half of the season right here better than he's ever been, because we need it. There is no update on the Brandon Aiyuk front. That dude ain't coming back. I mean, we're just going to have to, the day after the Super Bowl, I think we're just basically going to cut him. My buddy Miguel is freakishly scared that he's going to sign with the Las Vegas Raiders. Somebody's got to get him. And ultimately, unless somebody's stupid, somebody's going to get him on an ultimate big-time discount. Taking a year off after a major ACL injury. There's going to be teams looking at that agent and being like, dude, you're done. Why did you not play this year? You're done. Like, I personally, I don't get it. The Niners didn't say they wanted any of the money back. They just wanted him out there on the field. I don't really know where it went wrong, but damn, this sucks. This Sunday, coming up, the Niners are going to be playing against the Tennessee Titans. ultimately, we just got to not look past this team. Cam Ward, first pick in the draft. They just beat the Cleveland Browns on Sunday. I think that moves them to 2-11 is what I think they are. I don't know everybody else's standings. I'm hoping they didn't hurt themselves in the draft. But you can tell that Cam Ward went out there with that team and ultimately said, like, he's going to go out there and he's going to win this game. He doesn't really care about, where that sets them up in the future. They're going to have a really, really good, first pick in the draft. If they ended up with the first pick in the draft, maybe they can get, like, some really good defensive player, or they can pull some, like, St. Louis Rams magical crap and trade a first round pick for 3 more picks and really set themselves up for the future. Tony Pollard is their running back. I don't really know a lot about the Tennessee Titans. I'm not going to fool you. I think one of their biggest fans, pretty much the only fan that I see tweeting on the timeline, is my buddy Brandon. I don't know how he became a Titans fan, but it's been bad. And, they fired Vrabel. They think it's going to get better. They're ultimately blaming him. Vrabel goes. He's turned around the Patriots, and the Patriots are a damn good football team. Vrabel just seems like the ultimate vibes guy that it got bad there in Tennessee. They didn't give him the time to fix it. I don't know. Here's the key. Said this once, said it 1,000 times. 49ers, they got to take the ball, and they got to drive down the field, and they got to score a touchdown. First time we touch the ball. And then from there, we just play 49er football, and we don't look back, and we don't make mistakes to let Tennessee think they have a shot at winning this game. We're not an A-plus grade team in the league. We're a really good team. We are really, really good, and I think we might even be outplaying our means a little bit. But just the quarterback of the New York Giants. This guy started a game probably like 2 weeks ago. Is out there talking about the 49ers. And he's just basically saying that, like, we have too much talent not to bet on us. Jameis Winston, former standout at Florida State, Tampa Bay Buccaneer. If Jameis Winston believes in the San Francisco 49ers, you better believe in the 49ers. This guy basically says he bets on football. He's not the smartest guy in the world. He might have said it on accident. He said that's where his money is on the San Francisco 49ers. Maybe it's just like the words coming out of his mouth, and it's just kind of a saying that, like, that's my pick. That's where I got my money on. But I read it like, hey, this dude's betting on football. Like, well, we'll have to see where the world goes from there. But if Jameis Winston's betting on us, I'm betting on us. Let's just go out there. Let's play a good football game. Take a W. Ultimately, not get anybody hurt. See where we're at. And we just move on to next week. Every game from here on out is must win for us. We moved up to the number 6 spot in the NFC with the Bears loss to the Packers. I watched that game. The Bears, ultimately, as not a Bears or a Packers fan, the Bears played horrible in the first half of that game. And they came back after the second half. They closed the gap. They made it a game. And I believed in the Bears. The last time that they had the ball, I really thought that there was a chance they were going to score. I think that would have tied the game up. I think it was a 7-point game. And the one thing that I was thinking was they needed to make up for what happened at the very end of the Thanksgiving game. I think that was against the Lions last year, where they ran that horrible play where I think they needed to score, and they just threw the ball like 10 yards down the field and then ran up and tried to snap it, and were nowhere near getting the snap off. They didn't have any timeouts. They just called the wrong play, or they read the wrong route. The guy was open, but there was no chance of him getting out of bounds. It was bad, man. bad. I think everybody, as they were cutting open their bird in Chicago, was just saying, what the hell is going on in Chicago? Why are we wasting these like precious, first few years of a rookie contract? Let's go. Oh, that place really went out for lights. We got candy canes, we got houses, we got a freaking nativity scene right there. I think when I used to work back here back in the day, they used to put lights up in the tree. Unless they're up and I don't see them. Maybe when I go by at night one night, it'll be all decked out. But all right, peace out, everybody. 49ers, let's get a win on Sunday. Let's go. 10-4. That's our record.